everybody. This is game 2 between 3M and Mace in the StarBlitz tournament. This is the random game where everybody has to choose random. Alright, so we see a red team is Mace. We see everybody except for Trixum. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trixum is AFK right now. So we're going to pause. So we get a nice little pause break here right before all the action starts. Gives our teams a little bit of time to look over their composition also. See what they can do and get some plans going. See a little bit of trolling here from Trixum on his team as we get ready to start here, or start back up. Alright, there you go, and Trixum randoms a Void Ray, along with OSB as a Overlord, Killer U as a Raven, Biggie as a Destroyer, Trinity as a Guardian. On Mace, we see 2 Overlords with Plague, Destro 5 armor, a Arbiter with Storm, and a Raven with EMP, and another Raven with Seeker Missile. So we have pretty much massive supports on red side, with some support and some late game ships on blue side. So this ought to be pretty interesting. Skynet here opening Seeker Missile. We'll see how well that works. If it'll deter anybody from chasing him. There goes the Seeker Missile on Trinity. As Seeker Missile falls off. Then Omega goes in for a Storm on Trinity. There goes another Seeker, it's on Biggie. As now Biggie just continues pushing through crazy just pushing through crazy. Trixum's on Florist. They're gonna move up to Florist now. As Florist just starts going down slowly here. He's at 4K. And they back off. There goes the Seeker Missile on Killer U. Don't think it'll hit though. As long as Killer U keeps moving off. As Azulai comes in with the Levy to break off the chase from Red Team. He'd been over on the side farming pretty well. He got up to 1.7 speed, 3 armor, 4 tentacles, and 8 range. Trixum went a very interesting build, opening 5 lasers. Maybe he was worried that they were all going to get launcher ships. But he's able to farm pretty well off on the side. Along with Azulai just farming off on the side. He's got 9 range now. Take a look at the farm. Blue team's ahead by about 100. With Trixum and Azulai as their lead farmers right now. Them being the 2 people on the side. Alright, Florist is back. He's jumped up to 8 range, 300 energy with Plague. As Florist just dives in there to everybody to plague them. Killer U making sure that Rebellions doesn't have any energy to plague. Although Rebellions is getting a very nice farm right now. Azulai already up to 5 missiles. He's making sure that these Ravens are going to have to go PDD or something to stop them. As we see Florist is way out up top. Along with Crazy pushing. As Trixum just continues to farm up very, very well in the early going here. Really, blue team is almost unquestioned on the side, farming. There goes Rebellion, spot Swarm Command, 2 lasers, and 300 energy. We see Skynet now has EMP and Seeker Missile with 1 laser, 1 shield, 1.6 speed, 300. And we see Azulai is semi out of position here. But he's been farming up so well, I don't think there's much anyone can do to stop him from that far out. This Crazy tries to get on him. Omega lays a storm. So they can now go to push him in. They pull back as we see Florist and Rebellions are now teaming up. Moving together. We see the first wave of Swarm Command come in. See Trinity slowly starting to move into broods. Azulai 777. Up, and here warps in, tricks him with the beam speed. Just going at it. Very nice EMP to chase him away, but dealing quite a bit of damage to Omega's shields. Okay, Flores has Swarm Command also. He jumped up to 9 range now with 300. So they're hoping Swarm Command will help them in their push, and it looks like it's already helping some. OSB's 350 energy, 1 range. Killer EMP, 350 energy. As we get a little note here, Red Alert just beat Arabian Cannon in their first matchup. So very nice EMP there by Killer, as we see the Swarm Commands coming out now. And pushes blue team back off of them some. We see Crazy already has 2 range, 6 lasers. Repair bots. As Azulai is almost forced to come to the middle to deal with the Swarm Command. See Omega warped in with Cloak and Storm. What's going on, Hex?
Hey, I have a question.
Alright.
I got kicked off EU. Now, would that have someone signs in on the NA account?
It shouldn't.
Okay. Well, I don't want to kick anyone off. I just,
Well,
can you check if I'm online on you?
got out of the game. Yeah, you're on NA right now.
Okay. That's weird.
So, I mean, it
Got kicked
shouldn't,
off
because I gave Jzerk my account for EU for the longest time, and he'd play while I was playing on NA all the time. So
under the same email?
yeah, and I mean, I can log on. I can
Well,
even.
I'm gonna go ahead and log on.
Yeah, I can even log into my Diablo 3 account and have StarCraft 2, which is the same account again, on.
Yeah, I can do that too.
And it's on the same server. So, I mean, I don't think it's really very nice EMP from Low Levy on OSB right there. I don't think it's dependent on anything there, Hex.
Alright, man. See ya.
Alright, no problem.
User left your channel.
We see red team's getting PDs up now. That's from Skynet. Low Levy still heavy into EMP. So we see a mist. No, Plague did hit Killer U. And then a storm. And then Azulai is just farming it up on the side. Now up to 10, 11, 10. Up, and here comes the Void Ray in. Coming for Rebellions. He's down to 2,000, 15,000, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and he's dead. Can he make it out alive, though? He's going to need a lot of shielding and a lot of help if he's going to make it out here. And it looks like he's going to, because Crazy is only 1.5 speed. So blue team, 3M, with the first kill of the tournament, as we see OSB now has Swarm Command as well to counter red team's Swarm Command, which is now less because now they lost Rebellions. And we see Trinity has Parasite. Zulai still just farming it up. Looks like now he's just saving minerals to go back and buy Frenzy and Rapid Regen so that he can just finish the game by himself there. He just has so much farm right now. We'll go ahead and we'll look while red team's trying to push here. We'll take a look at the farms count, and it's nearly an 800 difference. 700 to 800 difference between the blue team and the red team, with Azulai over 550 farm, and the highest person on red team's farm would be Crazy, or Destro, with 263. So definitely red team really hurting with their support ships and trying to get some farm here. As now blue team comes to start chasing Skynet down to push them back in. And we see Zulai's jumped up to 15 tentacles already. And he's just continuing to pour into missiles. He isn't going to go back and grab Frenzy. He's just going to contain and upgrade right now. So we see the Swarm Command come in to push some. Florus is low on health. Skynet's low on health playing with the Void Ray. That's a very dangerous game. Yep, here he comes. Void Ray's coming in. And Skynet, oh, the cloak save. Very, very nice. And a miss EMP from Little Levy. Trixum's going to push back a little bit with his beam. So Trinity continues to farm here. Look back over at his Zulai. He's gotten another 400 minerals very quickly. Just farming it up over there on the side. Crazy now has bombardment. 11 lasers, 8 armor. Then another miss EMP from Skynet. But he made it that time. Killer with the EMP on top of Skynet there. Has a nice bombardment from Crazy, pushing them back slightly. OSB's just holding his play again, looking for a good time to use it. Trying to farm as much as he can on the side, but Zulai's just taking all the farm from them. It's already up to 800 minerals there since his last constant mutation. As we take a look at our Void Ray here, 0.31 speed, 13 on his beam with charge. That's single charge unupgraded at this point. Trinity looks like he's moving around. I don't know what Trinity's gonna do here. That's a bad spot. Unless they're planning to try to warp in or something. But red team looks like they want to come down and kill him. So it'd definitely be interesting what's gonna happen here. As red team now pulls off. Or not, they're gonna push forward. They're gonna they're gonna play with the fire here. Just keep going at them. Here they come. Blue team's warping in now. Killer's now got blackout. Biggie now has Profield. Zulai has both Frenzy and Rapid Regen. OSB has Psyblast now also up to 1230. And they're just going at it. There's the blackout on Omega. This could be it for Florus here. There's the Plague. Florus just barely lives. 1500 health. As Trinity starts working on that bottom tower, hitting it down. That's distracted enough of the team where they have to back and take care of the tower, so this allows everybody to farm a little bit. But here comes Azulai to help push on that tower. And it looks like with Azulai here, that tower's going to definitely fall. Unless Omega comes, he's cloaking it. Try to help it out some, but Killer's going to come with a blackout, maybe? Nope, an EMP on the tower. Nice EMP to take the tower out of the cloak, and the tower's down. Nice effort by Omega to try to save it, though. And then Trinity's backing now. As the Void Ray's coming in, Void Ray's here. Void Ray has charge with 1 upgrade now. 350 energy, 13 beam, 0.31 speed. There he goes, they're pushing. Very nice blink outside of the EMP. As Zulai's at 14 armor. Oh, and here comes Trixum. We see a little bit of fun trolling from Florus here. As they're dropping the top tower now. Trinity's just eating it alive with his broods, and there's almost nothing that the red team can do. Landed the EMP on OSB. As we see, red team tries desperately to get anything they can. But there's the blackout on Omega. As they're just slowly pushing in with everything they have, just maximum contain. Azulai grabbing some more upgrades, trying to get his Bile Swarm up to 15, but he's only got enough for 14. As we see one person go back. Biggie's going back to grab Siege. 9 range now. 13 lasers. And he's going to come in and siege up on them and finish this off. As red team's just trying desperately to do anything they can to keep blue team off of them. As now the Void Ray is backing. Zulai comes back into the picture, he frenzies, and then he backs off. So we see Crazy's now gone for Siege, he's got 18 range, he's going to try to keep everybody off of him. But the blackout was landed by Killer. Biggie's going to try to get enough for Siege, and he's going to siege himself probably back here. Nope, he looks like he's just going to continue farming. Blue team seems content just farming more now. With the farm count easily double, 2,000 to 4,000 now. Blue, there we go, now Biggie's sieged up. As we see both sieges are the same range. The only difference is Crazy's able to get chrono boosted, which could be quite a big difference here. Void Ray has 0.26 beam speed. Up, and there's a plague on the Destro. Oh, but Omega's falling quick. Trying to cloak everybody and save everybody. Zulai comes in there. But Biggie's falling fast. And then Biggie slowly backs out of there. As red team's pretty much sending a message that this fight isn't over yet. Crazy's now up to 14 lasers. Zulai jumping up to 18 tentacles. 17,000 life. We just see he just keeps farming and farming and farming. With Flora's Side Blast. Alright, Biggie's back now. He's grabbed 10 range. As we see, Omega has stasis now. Biggie's waiting for an opportunity to siege somewhere. Killer U now has D-Matrix as well. Oh, and Biggie Siege is in a very, very bad spot. Biggie could die right here. Oh, but there goes Floris. Floris is dead. Biggie's E-shields pop. But here goes down Little Levy and Skynet. Skynet's dead. Little Levy's dead. And then there goes. That's the game there. Crazy's dead.